with HiTechLegion, and this is the installation for the Raidmax Orion mid-tower case. First thing I've done is I've removed both side panels just to make working with this a little bit easier, and then I installed a 750 watt power supply into the bottom mount position with the fan facing down, which will intake through some mesh in the bottom of the case. Next, I installed the full ATX motherboard into the back of the case here, using the standoffs which were pre-installed by the manufacturer. Also a Next Havoc 120 heatsink on it, which just barely fits into the case. Originally I tried installing the larger 2-tower Fontech heatsink in it. Fortunately did not fit under the front of the case here. Next, the graphics card has been installed by removing the 2 back plates and then inserting the card into the PCI Express slot and then reinserting the 2 thumb screws to hold it in place. I've also connected the 2 PCI Express 6-pin connectors to the graphics card. For installing hard drives in this case, we have some options here. We can put 2.5-inch drives down here in this bracket, so you want to make sure the PCB on the back of the hard drive is facing up so that there's no chance of it shorting out in this bracket here. The other place we can install hard drives is in the hard drive docks, which slide out easily, and 2.5-inch drives can be installed here. You can just put the screws in through the bottom, or you can install 3.5-inch drives, and you put the screws in through the side of the bracket and slide it back in place. Next, we're going to install a 5.25-inch optical drive into the front of the system. This is easily done by squeezing the button on the front of the blank to remove it from the case, and then turning the dial on the side of the mounting bracket to unlock the hold down for the drive. Sliding the drive into the front of the case until it lines up the way we want it. And then we simply insert the hold down into place and turn it back to the locked position, and now the drive is nice and tight. This completes the installation for the Raidmax Orion mid-tower case. I hope you enjoyed the video. For the full review of the case, please see www.HiTechLegion.com. Enjoy!